We just got the Apple Watch Series 9, the Ultra 2, as well as some of the new Apple Watch bands. So let's take a look at everything that's new. Oh, and don't forget about our iPhone 15 and 15 Pro giveaway to celebrate the launch of our new app, Wallpapers. Now, more details on how to enter the giveaway later in the video. So when it comes to the unboxing experience, it's identical to last year, aside from two things. The first is that we now get some updated images for the Apple Watch Ultra manual with the new bands. And the other is that the cable is now braided too, just like the iPhone 15 cable. Now, the designs look the same as last year. There are a few differences though. The first, of course, would be the new pink color. So this is how that compares to the Starlight from last year. Yeah, they look almost identical. And the second is that if you take a look at the back, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 only says Apple Watch Ultra, which is very interesting as the Series 9, of course, says Series 9 on the back of it. Now, the main change this year is the brand new chip, the S9 chip, which is really the biggest change since the Series 6, as the Series 6, 7, and 8, they all had the same chip. Which means that everything you do on the watch, launching apps, and just navigation in general should be faster. Although personally, I haven't really had any slowdowns with my 2021 Series 7. So let's give it a go and see if it's any faster. Series 9 is on the left. Alarms. Yeah, Series 9 was a bit faster. News. Faster on the Series 8, actually. Booting. Okay, this is where the Series 9 was considerably faster, like 20 to 30 seconds faster. Workouts. Basically the same. Activity. About the same. Weather. Bit faster on the Series 9. Changing watch faces. A bit laggy on the Series 8, but not by a lot. So yeah, I mean, aside from booting the watches, the speed was almost the same, and I don't think it's worth upgrading to the Series 9 just for that speed improvement. Now, thanks to this new S9 chip, apparently all Siri requests are now processed on device rather than being sent to Apple servers, so Siri should be considerably faster now. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, counting down.
Bit faster on the Series 9. Start a new running workout.
Starting your workout.
Also faster on the Series 9. Now let's turn on airplane mode and see how well that on-device processing works. Start a running workout. So as you can probably tell, the Series 6, 7/8, they won't even work when you're not connected to your phone and you don't have any internet connection. Whereas the Series 9, because the Siri is processed on device, some requests will work. Another one of the new features enabled by the S9 chip, at least according to Apple, is the double tap, which allows you to just double tap your index finger and your thumb to essentially remote control the Apple Watch without touching it. So you can start and stop a timer. You can access different commands, answer a phone call, and so on. It is coming in late October, so that's not available just yet. But fun fact, this feature is actually already available on older Apple Watch models, it's just that it's hidden in the accessibility settings. Simply go to settings, then accessibility, then assistive touch, and then you can customize different hand gestures like pinch, double pinch, clench, and all that. So now if I double pinch, it acts like pressing the crown, and it actually works quite well. Now, aside from just the S9 chip and the double tap feature, the displays are also brighter. The Series 9 can now go up to 2000 nits outdoors compared to 1000 on the Series 8 and before, and then the Ultra 2 can go up to 3000 compared to 2000 on the Ultra 1 and 2000 on the Series 9. Unfortunately, we didn't really have a lot of sunlight to test this properly. However, even in our studio, the Ultra 2 did seem to be the brightest. Another new feature that we get is called Flashlight Boost. The way this works is that you simply open up the flashlight, and then using the digital crown, you can actually boost it to the screen's maximum brightness. However, this also works on older Apple Watch models too, as long as you have watchOS 10 installed. Now, between the Series 9 and the Series 8, I cannot really see a big difference, but the Ultra 2 is indeed significantly brighter here. Another new feature this year is introduction of the U2 chip on the Series 9 and the Ultra 2, which replaces the old U1 chip. Which means that if you also have a U2 enabled iPhone, so the iPhone 15 series, you can now use precision finding to precisely locate them. Weirdly enough, this wasn't possible before with the previous Apple Watches that had the U1 chip and the previous iPhones that also had the U1 chip, even though you could already locate the AirTags using precision finding, which also had the U1 chip. But yeah, now on the Apple Watch, if you press Find My iPhone, it would direct you into the direction of where your iPhone is. And this new U2 chip also allows you to hand off music directly from the Apple Watch to the HomePod Mini or the second-gen HomePod if you have one. However, this feature won't be coming until later this year. Also, I want to take a minute and say a massive thank you for your support for our launch of wallpapers. The feedback that we got from you guys has just been awesome. And there's been way more of you who have downloaded and used wallpapers than what we could have ever imagined in this time frame. But really, the most important thing to remember here is that even though wallpapers is already out, we'll be taking it to the next level with you guys, taking all of your feedback into consideration and updating wallpapers every single week with more feature requests, new packs, which are coming every Friday starting from October. Therefore, if you haven't tried wallpapers yet, please do. And if you've been enjoying it, it would mean the world to us if you could also leave us a review. And to celebrate the launch of wallpapers, we're also giving away an iPhone 15 and an iPhone 15 Pro. Details on how to enter both giveaways are in the description as well as in the pinned comment. Another improvement this year is that we get double the storage, 64 gigs on the Series 9 and the Ultra 2 compared to 32 on the Series 8. I personally think that's just overkill. Like, even on my Series 7 that I've had for 2 years, I'm only using 11.5 gigs out of 32. I think this is maybe a bit more useful on the non-cellular model of the Series 9, as you can store offline music and offline podcasts when you're out on a run without your iPhone with you. However, on the Ultra 2, since that does have cellular built in, you don't really need to do that. However, if you do, this will actually conserve your battery life a lot more than streaming, which tends to kill it quite fast. And then we also get a couple of new bands this year. So the Apple Watch Ultra still comes in those 3 iconic bands, the Alpine Loop, the Trail Loop, and the Ocean Band. However, they just get some new colors this year. The actual new bands are with the Series 9. So what Apple has done this year is that they've replaced all leather bands with this new fine woven material. This is what they've done with the iPhone cases as well. And I gotta say, I'm not really a fan of fine woven, just because it kind of has this really weird feel to it. It's got a bit of a velvety feel, but it just feels fake, which is true. It is not velvet. And it's also very expensive. All of these fine woven bands are the same price as the old leather bands. And yeah, they honestly don't feel great, and personally, I'm just not a fan. But what I am a fan of are these new Nike Sport Loop bands, which have really been fully redesigned. So they now have this very interesting pattern at the top. They also come in multiple colors, not just one. And they also have this pull tab that also comes in different colors. And I don't know, I quite like this look. It is very unique, and I think it's way better than what we had before. And then the Nike Sport Band also got updated. So it is now manufactured out of recycled materials. And if you take a look at the pattern, we have this very, very unique one. This is actually the recycled materials that it's been manufactured from. And this pattern is actually unique to each sport band sold. And then we also get 2 new watch faces to celebrate the launch of these new watches. So we get the Nike Globe watch face, which looks pretty unique. And you can also see the seconds on the globe itself. And it also comes with a variety of very, very nice looking colors. And then on the Ultra, we get the modular Ultra watch face, which comes with 7 complications, and then also this very unique one on the frame itself that you can customize to show elevation, seconds, and depth. However, these watch faces are not exclusive to the new models. You can use the Nike Globe on any of the previous ones with watchOS 10, and you can use the modular Ultra on the Apple Watch Ultra 1 as well. So yeah, all in all, the changes this year are quite small. We don't get that new black color on the Apple Watch Ultra, and we don't really get a lot of changes considering that, even these new bands are compatible with the previous models too. I personally don't think that the S9 chip is worth it. Like, it's a bit faster, but it's not significantly faster. Siri is also a bit faster, but not significantly faster, and double tap is already available in the accessibility settings if you know where to find it. So what I would advise all of you looking to get a new Apple Watch this year is to skip the Apple Watch Series 9 and the Ultra 2 and get the previous models. The Ultra 1 now sells for a very, very good price, about 600, 700 pounds in the UK, so that's quite low. And then the Series 8 is also one that you should skip in favor of the Series 7, which you can get for about 200 or so pounds here in the UK refurbished. I think that's a great deal. That's the one that I'm still using. I'm not going to upgrade to the Series 9 as you don't really get any major new features. And yeah, I'm still quite happy with the Series 7. Plus, every single Apple Watch since the Series 4 will get all the new features in watchOS 10. Including the updated apps, and then the widgets that you can activate by scrolling the digital crown. Yeah, you get all of those, plus new watch faces, in watchOS 10 on your old Apple Watches too. Really, the big upgrade would be next year with the Apple Watch Series 10. That's set to come with the brand new design and even a new mechanism for mounting the bands. So if you want to wait until next year, I would advise you to do so. That's what I'll be doing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Series 9 and the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Feel free to check out the links below if you want to purchase any of these and support the channel. More iPhone 15 videos coming very soon, and we'll be doing some camera comparisons in the next few days, so definitely stay tuned for those. I'm Daniel, this has been ZONEofTECH, and I'll see you guys in the next one. ZONEofTECH, signing out. Cheers.